Hello again from the sunny middle of Spain. I say sunny, there's some blue sky up there, so hopefully it's coming soon. Welcome to my latest video. This one is a bike ride. So I published it midweek because my bike ride videos no one seems to watch, but I don't really mind. I enjoyed it. Anyway, I hope you do enjoy the video. It's a lovely sunny afternoon, so I thought I'd take my bike out for a ride. My cycling videos get fewer viewers than anything, but it doesn't really matter because I film these more for me than for you. So if you don't want to watch this, you don't have to. Just skip it. But I might want to watch this when I'm too old to cycle, or I'm so old I have to have an e-bike. Road workers this morning patching this road. Yeah, well, new bit there, new bit here, but really they've made it hardly any better. Just instead of little potholes, there's now mounds of semi-dry tar. But this road is, well, I suppose it keeps the through traffic down, doesn't it? That, I think, is an old vineyard, I don't know what you call it, not distillery, where they make wine anyway. You wine lovers, the actual village of Fitu is about 10 kilometres from here. 23 minutes it took me. I think I've done it in 20. You can see the sea in the distance where my house is, but it strikes me this sort of scenery, apart from the vineyards, doesn't really change that much. And this almond tree is going to lose its leaves, but the bushes don't, so it doesn't really change too much. Just found this crossing the road, so I thought I'd save it from being squidged. I say this, it's a her, isn't it? Anyway, leave her here and hope she doesn't try and cross again. The first of many, many downhills before many, many uphills. You see in the distance the wind turbines aren't even moving. Bit of a shame for Lookout and the Frankie, because there's a windsurfing, kite surfing event apparently this weekend, and the forecast is that there's not going to be any wind. Ooh, starlings. This little building is called a borry. In Scotland it's like a bothy. I mean, this is a borry, just a one-room building, I suppose, for people working in the olive groves and the vineyards around here. They could shelter overnight. Most of them are in ruins, but that one's been restored. Most of them look like that. Just a pile of stones now. It's very, very quiet. I think normally there's the sound of wind, but it's so quiet at the moment. I'm sure I've filmed this before, but I wonder whether this is a restoration of what the area used to look like with the terraces, the olive trees. There's a little shelter in the wall as well. A lot of stones though, taken to make, I mean, they almost look like defensive walls along the sides. But yeah, no idea whether this is left over, has been restored. Further along you can see lots more stones and some vestiges of walls. So maybe that's what it was all like around here when there were lots more people working here and living here. There's another one. Shows how populated it must have been around here. I don't very often pass these going at this speed. That's Catalan underneath. Benvingut al País Catalunya, or Català, whatever it was. Anyway, that's in Catalan, because where I live they speak Occitan. Luckily nearly everyone speaks French as well, or I'd be completely stuffed. That begs a question, doesn't it? How did that get here and why? In the distance there on the horizon you might be able to see the sea, but why did someone go to all the effort to bring it here and then dump it? Obviously they've rubbed off the registration number so it can't be traced, but why? This is the village of Opul Perlos, and on the top of the mountain there, hill, you can see the chateau of Perlos, and beyond that is a plain, a plateau up there that used to have a village of Perlos, and it's been deserted for years, although one or two places are now being restored. But I went there 20, 30, 40 years ago, maybe now, no, maybe 30, and it was completely deserted, but last time I went, one or two houses are being restored. But up the top there, no light pollution, nothing. It's like another world. But anyway, the village was abandoned and everyone that was left moved down here. So this village that was called Opul is now called Opul Perlos. That's my turning point. So I'm heading back now. I've done 22k and I'm on my way home. Videoing this for no particular reason except that I always find it amazing that I'm here cut to a growing wild. And also I see down here are some more pinky cucumbers. So funny off on the right. Yes. They squirt a long way because I always end up with some on my leg. That's the one then. Obviously no donkeys have been passed recently to brush against them. Anyway, only about these vines are further advanced in losing their leaves. I'm only 160 metres high, so it's not the altitude, could be the terrain there. Very red soil, isn't it? Or it could just be a different variety of vine. I don't know if the camera will pick this up. The tar is still glistening like it's freshly laid or it's melting, but I don't think it is. And here I have the departmental boundary. So there's no sign, no big metal sign, I don't think, like that one. But you can tell you go to a different department because the road surface changes, and that's quite normal. And there's the old-fashioned marker. And I'm climbing. Just a quick explanation for that change of road surface. In France, D roads are departmental roads, so they're financed by the department. So Pyrénées-Orientales department paid for the gravel and stop on the boundary, and then if the Department of Odd wants to resurface this side, it will, and when it does, it will stop right at the boundary. So it's quite frequent that as you change department, the road surface changes. The N roads, on the other hand, are national ones, and they're financed by the state, national state, so they ignore departmental boundaries. I hope that's clear. Anyway, onward. I think this is probably the highest point of my ride, 275 metres. You can see one or two of them have started up now, It's 4 o'clock. I suppose people coming home from school using more electricity. Anyway, lovely view. Chap on an electric bike overtook me at the top of that hill. And of course I overtook him on the downward section. And then he's overtaken me. Now I'm going up again. Apart from that, I'm on my own. Oh no, I can hear a car in the distance. No, motorbike. Back at Trayet from the other direction. Only one more little hill to go, and then at the bottom there's a bridge over the main road, which always feels like a mountain too far. Anyway, I'm 20 minutes or so away from home now. Nearly home, and this is how the tarmac changes. It goes from this nice smooth stuff to this, and then the rest of the way is this, or worse. And why the road menders didn't bother about these bits here. Just did a few random ones, you can see, and left plenty, and then after this section there's thousands of potholes. It just needs completely resurfacing, not just filling in a few of the worst potholes. A little over 44 kilometres, and I realised the last time I had a proper bike ride was when I cycled to Chambord from Chaumont, which is 2 months ago, so no wonder I'm feeling it in my legs. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. See you again soon for another episode. Bye bye.